on second down. Brady. This one complete to Scott Miller. And all the way down to the 29. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd and 15 now. Brady. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Now Brady. And he's got his target. That's Moore. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Moore, 34 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Set to kick off.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really what... Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Murray now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The dangerous Hill now to return. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Again, we see Tom Brady and the Bucs set to take over. And he'll need to find a way to shrug off the opening drive, if you can even call it a drive. One play and an interception, so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock and run some offense and give their defense a little bit of a break.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Freeland speaks on the tackle. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of
No
scrimmage.
gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
The line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Down and 12.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's complete to his running back, Vaughn. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, right, on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Murray now on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep. He's got a man. Complete.
I'm only going to be able to carry it so far.
20. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Murray's pass complete.
DK Metcalf saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Returning it, Hill. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady to Evans on the slant. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Brady. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw on 3rd down. Brady. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
7.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the... Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Here's Murray from midfield. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
Murray's
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers' 47-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Kamara.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And a Cardinal first down.
Throwing again, Murray. Going for Metcalf on the... And this is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DK Metcalf on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Here the Cardinals push further out in front. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
37-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
13 more yards.
Now Brady again. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, he's got his big tight end, Gronkowski.
That's enough.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Brady to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Brady will try again on second down. He'll find Miller. That's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to run with Vaughn. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Well, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
To throw again on second down. Murray. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Murray with a 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And here we go again with Tom Brady and Tampa's offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Throwing again on second down. Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans.
Brady's
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Boston
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage.
Okay.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Murray's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Steps away to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Throwing again. Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. DK Metcalf. 31 yards. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round. But I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel, make sure they get their security deposit back.
The return man is Hill. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the second round there defensively. Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's second and 10. Brady gives this one to Vaughn. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third and 5.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Brady, and that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Shotgun now from Murray. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara.
Murray's pass.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Pickup brings up second and 4.
From the gun, Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and inches.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on third and inches.
First down, Cardinals.
First down, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And now it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get in that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
31-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he finds Gronk. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 7 yards the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Brady over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Brady leaves with Vaughn on the draw. Oh, a nice spin. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Keyshawn Vaughn.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. The Bucks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 21. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. Flush to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Murray from midfield. Escaping the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one. From the gun, Murray. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 36. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
19-yard line.
This is Vaughn. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run here with Vaughn. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Vaughn, the ball carrier.
And credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 18-yard
Now
line.
Vaughn. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 3rd down, it's Vaughn. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
Vaughn, the ball carrier.
Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Moore. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. David Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, called it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now on 1st down, they run with Camaras. He'll take it forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Murray to throw. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Murray. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Alvin Kamara.
Defensively, Sam Hubbard, the former Buckeye, there to stop him.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On third down, here's Kamara. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
This will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew.